I believe since the beginning of the semester, I have been overthinking more than usual. Everything was put on to me so quickly, and I started to drown myself in saying, I will get through this, I can do it on my own, when in fact I could not. So, having to reach out for help or just getting my stuff out there, meeting new people, scared the crap out of me. From the first video, you can obviously see my brain gearing up because I was going through it. Not really through it, since I couldn't get words out of like my mouth a lot of the times. It's just very zen feeling that I have to do. Whenever I get ready to leave campus, I always have these thoughts of, am I going to miss something? The anxiety feeling of not being included, even though I don't belong. There are times where I am missing an action because of how much I overthink in my day-to-day life. So it is like a really big struggle because I don't mean to overthink so much. So when I walk, I am at my most thinking. If I make eye contact, it is so awkward to me because I am just trying to look ahead, but a lot catches my attention, hence why you would see my camera work kind of looking everywhere. Um, I would say even with friends, I'm a mess. Jokingly though, since I'm overthinking constantly, I surprise myself sometimes with what I think about because it's so much that I have to stop everything what I'm doing and take a walk, or like listening to music calms me down, and just like being on my phone helps a lot. Even though I know phones aren't always the best way to go since they can be very addicting, honestly, I kind of think of it, do I want to be alone with my thoughts? No, I wouldn't want that. So I think phones are just something that like I kind of get into a lot. And I would say that I have deleted social media multiple times. I think the longest was 6 months, but due to some toxic relationships, I went back. That anxiety of feeling of I can't do anything anymore. I'm like rotting inside my bed, really. Um, and that's another thing. Friendships, relationships, family. One bad thing, and I overthink everything. I am a love girl at heart, and I love to give because, as someone who was not loved correctly, I don't want people to like sort of go through that. However, it can be a bit too much for people. I think the most love I gave is to Christy, really, and honestly, like I'll drop everything for her, but whenever I were to cry or whenever I break down and I go to vent to her, I overthink that because I feel like I'm being too much. She would always reassure me, but honestly, she is the longest friendship that accepts me and understands me for who I am as this overthinking sensitive person. Um, this is really all that I go through in my mind. I wanted to kind of give like a pause because this is this is really it. So continuing my mind, I'm always asking for permission for a lot of things. When I feel like there is like a very off energy, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, let me just, let me just walk around it maybe. Um, and most of the times that I would always invite myself playfully, but with how my overthinking mindset is nowadays, I have been on my tippy toes with a lot, just feeling like I'm on eggshells. And I know not everyone is the same, but it's my mind. It plays a lot of tricks on me, and I feel like people are better off without me. And yeah, just the amazing little mind tricks that kind of happen. So I really hope you enjoyed this day in the life, and I will see you next time.